service that we're introducing in 2013 is we call PCGS Reconsideration. And this is a great service that, I don't know how many of you guys have called me up and asked me this question. Don, I'd like to submit my coin, but it's in an old green holder. Can I keep it in the old green holder for one upgrade? And I've always said, what? No. First thing we do is we break the coin out. With a reconsideration, you get to keep your old green holder. You're supposed to applaud that. You have to keep your old green holder. You can submit it with any holder. We don't care if it's green, if it's blue. We don't care if it's got the barcode on the reverse or it's a dolly. It doesn't matter. You can submit any kind of any PCGS coin in any PCGS holder through reconsideration, and we will not crack it out unless it upgrades one numeric point. Now, let me explain what that means. Say you have a coin and it's in a old 64 holder. And if that coin doesn't upgrade to at least a 65, we will not crack it out. Let's say you have a newer coin that's in a 64 plus holder. If that coin upgrades to a 65, we will crack it out. So we ignore the pluses in the reconsideration service. If your coin goes from a 64 to a 64 plus, we do not crack it out. You do not hit the plus. It goes back to you in the original holder. The idea there is based on my conversations with people. A lot of people would rather keep it in the old green holder than get the plus. So that's what we're doing. Another thing to think about is what I have here is suffix changes. You have an old green holder proof, and you say, well, this thing's definitely cameo, maybe you need cameo. So if let's say it's a 65 proof, you send it in, we think it's a 65 proof cameo, you are not going to get the cameo. We're not going to break the point out unless it upgrades one numeric point. So just latch onto that concept that the number has to change, or your reconsideration point will not be cracked out. Okay? It's a little complex, but not really. I mean, we've gotten so many points here at this show under the reconsideration service. It's incredible. I think it's something that, I know firsthand that many collectors have asked for this over the years, and we finally have to figure out a way to offer. So what does that cost? Well, a reconsideration service costs exactly the same as a regrade. So you've got a coin at a $30 level or $55 level or whatever it is. You're going to pay the grading fee no matter what happens. If it doesn't upgrade, you'll pay the $55. If it does upgrade, you'll pay the $55. However, coins that do upgrade are going to pay an additional fee, which we're introducing in 2013. We're calling that fee the guarantee premium. Now, just as an aside, when you think about what we do as a grading service, and as I was having dinner with some folks last night, and we were talking about the coin market, how the coin market changed so much over the last 25 years or so. And in my book, the number one reason for that change was the PCGS guarantee. If you think about it for a second, PCGS guarantees the authenticity and the grade of every coin forever. Okay, that gives people, maybe some of you, a lot of confidence to buy a PCGS coin, knowing that we stand behind our guarantee. We will buy that coin back. We do buy coins back. We will guarantee that grade. If we think it needs to be downgraded, we will buy it from you, or we will pay you the difference, whichever you prefer. So I think the fundamental change in the whole coin industry was the guarantee that was PCGS introduced in 1986. It's pretty substantial. But for us to guarantee every coin is a big deal. There's we have like $26 billion worth of coins out there. That's a lot of coins, and we take a lot of risks. So we come up with this new fee that we're calling guarantee premium, and let me walk you through what that is. We only charge a guarantee premium when your submission is successful, or as I like to say, when you win. So if you send a coin in for reconsideration and it upgrades a point or more, you win. Okay? But you also will pay us a 1% premium of the final value of the point. So if we use our example again of the $5,000 point, you may pay $55 for the grading fee, plus you'll pay 1% of the $5,000, which I think is $50. So you pay $105, and your point will be upgraded to a holder that needs one grade point higher. The guarantee premium is we've applied it to 3 different services. The reconsideration, which I just explained. Crossovers. If your point doesn't cross, you're going to pay the regular grading fee. If your coin does cross, you will pay the regular grading fee plus the guaranteed premium, which is 1% of the value of the coin. You win. PCGS makes some money by extending this guarantee to a new coin that's coming out of an NGC holder. Rarely do we have problems, but when we look at a coin in an NGC holder and you decide to crack it out, we kind of take a risk, right? I mean, a lot of times you can't really see a coin as well as you should when it's in an NGC holder. Maybe there's a problem when you see it in an NGC holder. The second we crack a coin out, we own it. That's how we look at it. So we're guaranteeing you that if it's in an NGC or ICG or an Annex 65 holder, we crack it out, we're guaranteeing you a PCGS 65 value. The other area that we're adding the guarantee premium to is rarity submissions. So let's think about rarity for a second. Not many people submit rarities. Rarities are $100,000 or more. If you submit a rarity crossover and it doesn't cross, you'll pay $250 rarity. If you submit a rarity reconsideration and it doesn't upgrade a point, all you pay is a $250 grading fee. If you submit a raw rarity and we grade it, you will pay the 1% guaranteed premium. If for some reason you submit the point as a regrade, and there could be reasons for it, like say you want to get the cameo or the cameo or the plus or whatever, you will pay the 1% guaranteed premium. So you never have to pay the 1% premium. If you think about everything I just said, you only pay for it when you want to. You don't have to send points in as crossovers. I encourage people not to send points in as crossovers, frankly. I think you're better off sending them in raw, unless you're worried about the point. Then you have to think twice if you're willing to take the chance. If you're not willing to take the chance and it does cross, then paying the 1% premium seems like a pretty small price to pay. If you're not worried about the point, crack it out, send it in raw. I think we'd rather grade a raw coin than a coin that's in somebody else's holder, just because we can see it. Okay, those are the 2 new services. Okay, thanks a lot.